So far, we have discussed first two steps of report writing process. We will now discuss the next four steps of report writing process. Now, the third process of report writing process is creating an outline. When your ideas are organized, the next step is to create a preliminary outline for your report. This involves creating a framework or structure for the report. You have to identify the main sections and add subsections. Then you have to organize the sections and subsections of the report in a logical order so that the reader can easily follow the flow of the report. An outline can help you to stay focused and ensure that you include all the necessary information in your report. Now, the fourth step is writing the first draft report. Once you have created the outline, it is time to write your first draft report. Then please don't worry about your grammar or formatting at this stage. Your goal at this step is to get your ideas written down on paper. Now, when you are writing your first draft report, it also includes certain steps. Introduction. Start your report with an introduction. This introduction sets the stage for the rest of the report. Introduction should include some background information on the topic, the purpose and scope of the report. In the introduction, you have to briefly describe the methodology used by you to gather data and information for the report. Next is body. The body of the report should include all the information you have gathered and organized. Using your outline as a guide, you should write the main sections of your report. Each section of the report should focus on a specific topic or the point you want to make. In your report, use headings and subheadings to make the report easy to read and follow. Make sure that the information you present is accurate and reliable. Conclusion. Your conclusion should summarize the main findings and provide a clear recommendation or call to action. Overall, writing a first draft report can be a daunting task. Daunting means very difficult task, but it is an important step in creating a well-written, persuasive report that effectively communicates your ideas. Once you have full draft in front of you, you will have a clear idea of where improvement is required. Now, the next step after writing the first draft report is proofreading, revising, and editing your report. What we have to do at this stage? At this step, you have to look for spelling and grammar errors. You have to find out ambiguous phrases and repetition of words. You will also have to find out whether any words are missing or whether any missing spaces are there. You will have also to find out the formatting issues such as the margin, whether the left and right margin is proper, whether spacing in between the lines is proper, whether there is any poor use of white space. White space means the space which is left between the paragraphs, whether it is excessive, then whether if the fonts are being made bold, whether it is being overused or whether there is overuse of italics. We will also have to find out whether we are making arguments in the report that are unclear or illogical. We will also have to find out the areas where information would be better presented in a different order. Suppose we have presented information at the 7th paragraph, we may find that it will be proper to place the 7th paragraph in the 3rd paragraph. Then we will also have to find out the passages where additional information or explanation is required. It can be difficult to look neutrally at your own writing. Your perspective might be positively or negatively biased, especially if you try to assess your work shortly after finishing it. It is best to leave your work alone for at least a day or two after completing the first draft. Come back after a break to evaluate it with fresh eyes. You will spot things you won't have otherwise pointed out. Then you have to edit and revise your report on the basis of the faults which you have find out in your first draft report. You may have to redraft and revise it several times until you have a final draft you are happy with. Think about what changes you can realistically accomplish in the time you have. If you are having less time, then make sure to prioritize the most important changes which you can make in your draft report. Then the next step is finalize and submit. After you have proofread and edited the report, finalize it and submit your report to your intended audience, which may be your senior or which may be any other audience for which the report was written. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.